Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to 90 Day Fiancé latest news. Pedro from the family after shattering Chantel Everett's heart. Chantel seems unconcerned, implying that he never loved her. He made his reality TV debut in Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé, as he entered the country on a K-1 visa with the intention of marrying his American lover. Pedro ruined his reputation in front of his future family by failing to tell his in-laws that he really intended to marry Chantel. Pedro and Chantel faced several obstacles before their wedding, but they overcame them till they were wedded. After 7 years of dating, Pedro and Chantel's marriage became strained due to unresolved family difficulties. When Pedro eventually gained independence and found work as a real estate agent, their relationship took a further turn for the worse. He stopped talking to Chantel and put all of his energy into his new career. Pedro eventually claimed to have fallen out of love and filed for divorce in May 2022. According to the family Chantel Season 5, Pedro was accused of cheating and operating a long-term fraud by Chantel's family, including her mother, Karen Everett. Pedro always insisted that he loved Chantel deeply, but his behavior from the beginning indicated that he was just interested in himself. It's hard for most people to move on when a long-term relationship ends. Pedro, on the other hand, displayed no emotion over his broken marriage and promptly went on with his life. Chantel was the only one who seemed genuinely devastated, crying and trying to keep the relationship intact. Until the very end, she remained steadfast in her support of Pedro. For almost a year following the dissolution of their marriage, the family Chantel cast member was still having trouble moving on. It appears from Pedro's social media posts that he didn't waste time lamenting Chantel. When he broke up with Chantel, he didn't appear depressed or miserable on social media. Pedro began pushing himself as a real estate agent on his Instagram with humorous pictures within months of splitting from Chantel. He never talked about the impact of his breakup. Rather, Pedro appeared content to be free, as though he had always intended to break up with Chantel. Shortly after the split, he even shared pictures of himself standing near his female co-workers. Pedro's criticism of Chantel on social media has been relentless. He has displayed genuine resentment against his ex-wife, demonstrating his contempt for her. Pedro has posted selfies of himself grinning throughout the last 2 years, along with statements like, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." His rapid rise through the business levels is demonstrated by his attempts to harm Chantel by sharing loving photos of himself with his female supervisor. The TLC personality even went so far as to publish a photo of himself on a date with his crush, Corella Mawler, for Chantel to view. It takes time for people who have experienced heartbreak to resume their regular lives. They usually experience a brief, severe time of melancholy that might last anywhere from a few months to several years. But Pedro didn't even lament Chantel's passing. After their breakup, he moved on right away and didn't waste any time dating anyone else. After Chantel consented to divorce Pedro, he appeared happier and more driven. In an attempt to keep in shape, possibly to attract women, the family Chantel alumnus restarted his Muay Thai training. After his breakup, Pedro didn't become heavier or less of himself. On social media, he kept sharing stuff and showcasing his contented existence. Chantel, on the other hand, seemed distraught following the breakdown of her marriage. She was unable to be her typical playful self because of the emotional and mental effects of the divorce. Chantel's mood did not improve even when she traveled. Pedro, on the other hand, showed no signs of despair or sadness. The household, in an attempt to maintain his youthful appearance for his upcoming relationship, the Chantel alumnus promptly went back to the gym. This gossip is over. If you like the video, then give your opinion in the comment box and stay with us by subscribing the channel. Thank you.